Hi, I'm Tom Kraeutler from Radio's The Money Pit with some cool fall fix-up projects. Let's start on top with your roof. Severe weather is very, very common today. We get a lot of driving rainstorms, we get a lot of ice dams. You want to keep that water outside of your house. Here's a product that can do that. This is from Grace. It's called Grace Ice and Water Shield. And it's a self-adhered roofing underlayment that goes underneath your roof shingles. So imagine that a storm hit and tore these shingles off the house. The underlayment stays in place and basically seals out any of that water from getting in. And just as common, if you had ice dams where the water's coming down and then pushing back up under the shingles, the Grace Ice and Water Shield stops that as well. Let me show you a quick demonstration of how effective that is. I've got some of the Grace Ice and Water Shield right here, and I've got a glass full of water. So I'm going to put this right on top of the glass, seal it down, and then we'll do what roofers do. They take roofing nails and they drive it through this, right? Hundreds of nails just driven right through this material. And you think, well, how can it possibly keep it leak-free? Well, the truth is it does. Look at that. The water just doesn't come through that stuff. And that's why it's so great to put that in your roof or on your roof if you're doing this project. Now let's talk about another cold water project that I think a lot of you will be interested in. And that's this. Have you ever waited for hot water in the morning when you're taking your morning shower because that water heater is so far away from the bathroom and it just has to get all of that distance? Well, here's a solution. This is from Watts. It's called the Watts Hot Water Recirculating System. It's really two components. You have the pump that fits right above the water heater. It's installed with these flex lines. Then you have a sensor valve that's installed in the bathroom that's the farthest away from the water heater. Once these are hooked up, there's a timer that's actuated, and essentially the hot water will circulate from the water heater to all of the fixtures and faucets in your house, so you'll no longer have to wait for hot water. It'll basically be instant. And think about it, you're going to save a lot of money for the water that you're not having to heat, about 10% a year, plus you're going to save up to 15,000 gallons of water a year. Now it only costs 5 cents a day to operate. It costs under $200. It's $199 at the Home Depot, and it takes about an hour to install. Now, let's also talk about the fact that this time of year we have a lot of folks coming to visit us and we want to make sure that all of our appliances are working well. Well, clean machines work better, and Glisten is a company that knows how to do that. They're the machine cleaning experts. So we'll start with your dishwasher. They have a product called Glisten Dishwasher Magic, and it both cleans and disinfects your dishwasher. Basically, it removes heavy-duty buildup in the dishwasher that's caused by hard water, detergent, food residues, lime scales, rust stains, grease, and odors. Basically, you put this into the rack of the dishwasher, you run a cycle the way you normally do, and it comes out clean. In fact, Glisten Dishwasher Magic is the only EPA-registered dishwasher cleaner and disinfectant. It's part of a whole line of products from Glisten, including Glisten Disposer Care Foaming Cleaner, which reaches deep into the hidden areas of the disposer and foams away that grunge and those odors while freshening your entire kitchen. So check out the products from Glisten to do just that. Now let's talk about some fun weekend projects you might want to tackle. Now typically when you do tackle projects inside your house, there's a lot of dust and debris. For example, we did etchings on these glass pieces here, but we didn't have any dust to contend with because we used this new tool from Dremel. This is called the Dremel VRT1. It's a dustless vacuum-powered rotary tool that basically cuts out the cleanup because it connects to a standard shop vac. So all that mess that's generated when you're doing these cutting and sanding operations is pulled right into the shop vacuum so it does not get up into the air. It's going to work with all sorts of material like drywall, wood, glass, and ceramic. And there's also the RotoZip Rotosaw with the dust vault attachment. Now this is an integrated dust collection system mounted right into the tool, so that dust doesn't even leave the tool. It stays right here. It does not, again, get into the air to cause a big mess. So it just makes these projects so much easier to use around your house. And speaking of projects, if you're going to tackle any project around your house, you typically need a construction adhesive to do that. And unfortunately, you need a lot of different adhesives sometimes. Well, this is one that solves all that. This is the Gorilla Heavy Duty Construction Adhesive. And it's basically an all-surface, all-purpose solution. So it replaces all those other types of glues. It's a 100% adhesive formula. It's great for craft projects like this beautiful wreath we made. Or here's a desk that was built using reconditioned lumber. It was glued right to the outside of a metal desk, or even a tile project. It works on drywall, it works on landscaping like bricks, bath surrounds, foam boards, marble, and so much more. It works in all sorts of weather, inside and out. It's got a really fast grab, holds in 30 seconds. It's paintable, it dries white, and it has a very low odor. So a great product to have around. It's your one-stop shop for all your adhesive needs. Now, if you want tips and advice on more great home improvement projects, you can head to our website at moneypit.com.